Good evening, and welcome to our special royal report. In the evolving landscape of Britain's modern monarchy, subtle shifts often speak louder than public announcements. And in recent months, royal observers have noted what appears to be a quiet recalibration of authority around King Charles III, amid growing online speculation about an informal influence network surrounding Queen Camilla. Is this a palace power struggle, or simply the natural evolution of a new reign finding its rhythm? Let's separate verified structure from circulating rumor. Since ascending the throne in 2022 following the death of Queen Elizabeth II, King Charles III has overseen a monarchy in transition. He inherited a streamlined royal strategy, public scrutiny over finances and transparency, ongoing media focus on internal family dynamics. Every decision, from patronage appointments to public appearances, is interpreted through the lens of modernization versus tradition. Within that environment, even routine shifts can appear dramatic. Online commentary has increasingly suggested that Queen Camilla's long-standing advisors, personal staff, and charitable connections may hold expanding informal influence within palace operations. To be clear, there is no official confirmation of an organized network exerting undue authority over royal decision-making. However, it is well documented that senior royals maintain their own private offices and advisory teams. Camilla, like other members of the royal family, has long had trusted aides, some dating back decades. Such arrangements are standard in royal households. The British monarchy operates through structured offices: the King's private secretary and advisors, the Queen's household staff, joint communications teams, constitutional liaisons. While these offices coordinate, ultimate authority rests with the monarch. Any suggestion that advisory circles override the King's authority would contradict constitutional reality. Royal analysts point to several recent developments interpreted as signs of Charles reinforcing centralized leadership. 1. Strategic patronage adjustments. 2. Streamlined public roles for non-working royals. 3. Carefully choreographed joint appearances. 4. Increased visibility in policy-adjacent initiatives. These actions align with Charles's long-known interest in structured reform and institutional clarity. Rather than conflict, they may reflect consolidation during a transitional phase. Queen Camilla's public profile has expanded gradually over the past decade. From supporting literacy initiatives to representing the crown at international engagements, her responsibilities evolved long before Charles became king. She is widely understood to focus on charitable causes, maintain close coordination with palace advisors, operate within established constitutional boundaries. There is no public evidence of her independently directing state-level decisions. Modern monarchies exist under constant media examination. Power narratives often arise because the monarchy blends personal and institutional relationships. Staff loyalties can span generations. Public communication is carefully managed. When information is limited, speculation fills gaps. But speculation does not equate to structural conflict. Under Britain's constitutional framework, the monarch is the symbolic head of state. Government authority operates through Parliament. Royal household advisors do not override constitutional processes. Any internal disagreement would remain administrative rather than constitutional. No official statements or parliamentary discussions indicate instability in palace governance. It is worth noting that transitions between reigns often involve staff restructuring, shifts in advisory roles, redefinition of public messaging. This occurred during previous generational changes as well. Charles has long expressed interest in a more streamlined monarchy: fewer working royals, clearer roles, and focused engagements. Such structural refinement can appear like power recalibration from the outside. Royal institutions are steeped in tradition but must operate in modern media environments. A perceived influence network may simply be long-serving aides maintaining continuity, trusted confidants offering counsel, standard advisory frameworks, there is no verified documentation suggesting shadow governance. The palace rarely comments on internal staffing speculation unless constitutional implications arise. Silence, however, should not automatically be interpreted as confirmation of conflict. Royal households historically maintain discretion around personnel matters. This narrative resonates because the monarchy is in a new chapter. Public interest in Camilla's role remains high. Questions of influence often surface during transitional periods, but there is no confirmed evidence of a struggle for authority. From available verified information, King Charles III retains full constitutional authority.